Okay, figured I would record this just because it feels like a momentous occasion. Um, Not being from Cincinnati or not having had anything except a cup of the chili, this might not mean much to me personally, but I know to some folks out there, this means a lot. Focus, camera. Camera does not want to focus. It is Skyline chili, Skyline spice with oyster crackers. I think this came out in the past week or so. It contains milk, egg, and wheat. Ingredients: cream, milk, cane sugar, crackers, unbleached wheat flour, water, canola oil, cane sugar, salt, yeast, baking soda, coconut oil, skim milk, egg, spices, carob bean gum, and guar gum. So it doesn't sound like it's got like actual chili in it. It might be like a slightly savory ice cream, but mostly still sweet. And I will say, as someone that enjoys ice cream, probably a little too much. I'm not super excited about this, but we'll see. Here it is. It looks pretty unassuming. We got some crunch, or there's a hard bit right here. I don't know how to feel about the ice cream itself. If I'm being honest, it kind of reminds me of kind of close to what would be an egg, excuse me, an eggnog flavor, perhaps. It's cinnamony, which, you know, you would expect, even though it doesn't say it in the ingredient list. It has that sort of flavor to it, which I know they have cinnamon in their chili. The crackers, though, I like crunchy things in ice cream. Sometimes I've had ice creams with chips, cornflakes, pretzels, you know, those all kind of make sense, but crackers, I will say, whatever they've done to maintain the integrity of the cracker, it's like if I just dunked a fresh oyster cracker in some ice cream. So I'm trying to cover my mouth so I'm not like opening and chewing at the same time. But the integrity is like, it's got a really good crunch. But not saying that in the sense that I enjoy it, just that it's not bad. The ice cream itself is okay. Like, it's sort of like a very, very, very slightly savory, but mostly sweet ice cream. It's an interesting taste. I don't know how to accurately describe it. Maybe if I had, you know, hundreds of three ways, it would be easier to describe. But I don't know. Graeter's makes great ice cream. I only had their black raspberry for the first time a couple of years ago, but it's now one of my favorites. And bearing that in mind, if I had to rate this particular flavor, overall, I'd say like a 6.5 out of 10. I don't know if I like the actual texture of the crackers, but they are intact. It's not like they're soggy and they're mushy. They're crunchy. So you get what you want if you would for some reason want oyster crackers in your ice cream. Like, you might think, oh, it's a salty and sweet, but they're not that salty. I'm getting a couple here that have a little bit more salt on them, but yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that it's not like further out there with its flavors. Like, it's chili and we have chunks of meat or some other weird shit. It's just kind of like, it's okay. It's I don't want to say average, but it's just inoffensive. They didn't go hard enough for it being a Skyline chili flavor. But if you're a fan of Graeters and you're a fan of oyster crackers, you'd probably enjoy this. All right, that's it for me. Out. Out. That's not a real outro, you dipshit.